Fed comments and speaker search jerk the markets and yields. I'm Darren, and this is 3 things you need to know for Friday, October the 20th. The third vote for Jim Jordan to be Speaker of the House was canceled as he expected to lobby for Speaker pro tempore Patrick McHenry to become the temporary Speaker. Is this a bad precedent being set? In his prepared statement, Jerome Powell says inflation is still too high, and it will still take a few months of good data to even begin to think that the goal of 2% inflation may hit its mark. He said the path will probably be bumpy. Meanwhile, markets and algorithms try to decipher every word. For the first time since 2000, 30-year fixed mortgages hit 8%, and a new report shows that mortgage applications are at the lowest since 1995. Trade while you sleep and across time zones with Arbitrage Trade Assist. Sign up today at arbitragetrade.com. Arbitrage Trade is your trusted source for business, finance, and tech info.
What is dedication?
My daughter is biological and my son is adopted. I love them both so much. From the morning when you wake up to putting them to bed at night and every moment in between. I think a parent's job is to protect our children, but also prepare them for the world so they become good, kind human beings.
That's dedication. Find out more at fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Are you birdbrained or birdbrained? Are you a night owl or an early bird? It's all about a person's circadian rhythm preference. Schedule your natural body clock would set for you. A person's chronotype is the natural preferences of the body for wakefulness and sleep. It is influenced by genetics and driven by your circadian rhythm. In addition to regulating sleep and wake times, a person's chronotype has an influence on appetite, exercise, and even core body temperature. It is responsible for the fact that you may feel more alert at certain periods of the day and sleepier at others. Adapting to one's natural chronotype can improve your sleep quality, energy, and mood. A night owl is partially genetically wired to stay up late, whereas early birds seem to automatically wake up at the crack of dawn and fall asleep at an earlier hour. Does being an early bird or night owl affect our health? A growing body of research shows that we may want to pay more attention to our circadian rhythm and chronotype. A new study published in the Annals of Internal Medicine found that night owls were more likely to eat an unhealthy diet, exercise less, have a higher body mass index, sleep fewer hours, and smoke cigarettes than early birds. Should this be a question on a first date? Listen to more details about this when Royce talks to Caroline on our weekend podcast releasing Saturday.
Hey, hon, what you doing with your phone? Taking pictures?
No, I'm asking it questions.
Like what?
Hey, Bobo, do flowers have best friends?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, follow me. I want to show you something. Look, flowers do have best friends.
Whoa.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Time for the pick of the day, and it's Fall Down Friday. Arbitrage algorithms have signaled a possible future downtrend for Novo Nordisk, or NVO, which specializes in the discovery, development, manufacturing, and marketing of pharmaceutical products. It operates through the diabetes, obesity care, and biopharm segments. Closed at $97.66, 52-week high of $104, and 52-week low of $50.45. We are not financial advisors. Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is a privately held research company. Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is solely responsible for the preparation and distribution of the contents of this podcast. The opinions offered in this podcast are for informational purposes only and are not intended to function as investment advice. Seek a duly licensed professional for investment advice. For more information about the informational research and services offered by Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC, please visit arbitragetrade.com.